Hello folks. So, where were we last time? So we had a bunch of trouble with lots of different mobs, which was wonderful. Although I suppose that goes to show that if we do build the mob farm on this island, then the rates should be pretty good, I suppose. That's not too bad. What else? Because they were all crowded over here, which means they wouldn't have been dying in the sun, but they do appear to all have gone, so fair enough. Nice big creeper hole. I think that's probably where we'll end up doing the mob farm, just on that side. And we'll clear out a big hole and build it up a bit and do some odds and sods later. What I'm really interested in doing for today is finishing off this little house of ours, right? This little mud hut. Let's do something cool with it. Just a tiny little plot, tiny little modern house type jobby, and then see. So let's just speed through as quickly as possible, going and getting a whole bunch of trees, and we'll get building a little bit more. I don't know what biome we're in actually. Hold on. So we're in forest. Now I can't remember if snowmen survive in forests, so we can have a look and see, but I don't know where we're going to get snow or whatever from here. We're pretty locked off from the world. I don't know of any islands and things around. Not really. I imagine that we'll hit a big landmass over there just because we've got that island with the mobs and the caves and what have you. Oh, is that sun going down already? Well, this is a wonderful start to the episode. Okay, I don't have a bed, and I'm not going to be able to make one until I get a few more bits and pieces. So I do have one piece of string. I need 27, I think it is, for string, which is a bit ridiculous. Don't see any sheep lurking around anywhere out here. Let's do a tiny little bit more lighting up. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, do you guys see that? There's an opening to something and a lava pool. I don't think that's bad world gen. I think that's an open roof to something. Maybe we'll check that out later on. So let's do one quick whip around the island just to make sure that there aren't any dark spots anywhere. Not any ridiculous dark spots anyway. Get all the saplings we can, because we'll replant them again later. That's a dark spot. That's a dark-ish spot. That's a dark spot. Oh, we do have a chicken. I didn't realise we had a chicken. So we can do something with that later. I've got I might go and have a look for some tutorials on this one actually. But I have got an idea for a sheep wool farm breeder thing. I think I saw Mumbo Jumbo post something a little while ago. So maybe I'll give that a go. But of course we got to find the sheep first. Zombie villagers would be nice at this point, because we need oh, what's the word? Oh, carrots and stuff. So not necessarily zombie villagers, but I've got pigs on this island and I can't do anything with them, and I don't want to kill them just yet. I suppose we could cave a little bit. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, we got loads and loads of wood. So let's convert all of this oak. And okay, that's a good few stacks. And we've got one random birch, but we've got 34 of those left. Sod it. Go on. There we go. So we've got a decent chunk. So now that all the mobs seem to have just buggered off for a bit, we've got cobblestone, we've got a little bit of sandstone. I'm not interested in using that one really. So we've got the two types of wood, and we've got the cobblestone. Okay, right. Let's take it from here then. So where we've done stuff around the edge here, let's get rid of this dirt, and let's turn this whole bottom rung into cobble for now. That's going to take a while, so let's just do this. Oh, we got 19 sticks. Good, excellent. So let's stock up on a couple of these and another one of these, because that's going to die soon. Okay, pick that back up, please. Thank you. Yeah, so I hope you guys have been alright. As you can hear, I've got a little bit of a frog in my throat at the moment. I don't think I'm ill, I'm just tired. Working a lot, having my bathroom done, which is going to be awesome. I may stick some pictures up for that somewhere or another. Stick it on the website maybe, just so that you guys can see what I've done. I did get a guy in to come and do most of the work, because I am I don't know, I'm a handy guy. I can do electrics and bits and bobs. Actually, I'm going to leave that like that. But I'm just not perfect at doing things like plastering and tiling and that kind of stuff. So I've had somebody in helping me get all of that sorted. I'm going to leave that. I might. Is this the right wood? Yeah, it looks like the right stuff. So I'm going to put those there like that, and I might even go out a block and a bit, and I'll put that dirt back in there so that we don't have a lost edge. Okay. So yeah, so that's coming along. It's taken a little bit longer than I was hoping, but it looks wicked. So I'm very much looking forward to starting to use that. Work's been really, really busy, which is a good thing. Can't complain in this day and age. It's good to have work and not have to worry about it. Oh, I went a bit silent there. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, no, I've been working on a really interesting project, which I can tell you guys more about when it's done. I can't really talk about it just yet, unfortunately. That's passable. I'll leave that, and I want it to go there. In fact, so we'll have that 2 wide, and we need to bring this down here, and we'll need to do a stripe of that on the inside as well. Cobble again. Yeah, it's a really, really interesting project. I'm supposed to be a test manager, but I'm actually picking up all sorts of little bits and pieces at work at the moment, which suits me down to the ground. It sort of keeps me interested, keeps me focused. I'm always trying something new, which is good fun. But yeah, just I reckon you guys need to start giving me a shout in the comments so that we can start having a chat. There's all sorts of bits and pieces that I'd like to do, and I'd really like to get your opinion on for building in this series. For one thing, I do know that there is most definitely an based channel trailer on the way, so I'm looking for anybody who's interested in helping me out with that. I've already had 1 or 2 people come and say, you know what, that could be really funny. So yeah, so there's a bit of that coming. I am taking the channel a little bit more seriously, as you'll see in a second with my lovely little new animated bug. I think I finally got my head around the way that I want to do the branding and logos and stuff. I mean, I think the stuff that I've got at the moment is okay. You know, it's I'm finding out some really cool and clever bits and pieces to do with the software that I use, but I wouldn't really call it a brand or a branding exercise. Now, what can we do here? 'Cause that looks a bit wonky. Let's go like that, and here we'll put one of these in, and then we can have something going on there a little bit later on. But yes, yeah, so I think I finally got my head around what I want to do with the branding on the channel. For anybody that lives in the UK, keep an eye out on the tubes. There is an advert at the moment for Match, which uses the typography and stuff that I want to use. It looks really cool. It's got that kind of 70s vibe, but with really interesting fonts. So okay, yeah. So I suppose I better give you a little bit of background actually. So my parents are both graphic designers. So I've had exposure to graphic design for a very long time, and so I am sort of really keen to make sure that I pick things like the right fonts and do the right color schemes and all those kinds of things. It is really important that people get those things right. Otherwise, you know, the whole impact of what you're trying to do just fails. You know. So yeah. So for me, I want to make sure that I get those absolutely perfect before I do much else with them. I mean, I think I really do love my avatar. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So the color scheme has come from that. I've specifically chosen the colors on there because they're the right kind of complementary thing, which is cool. So there's a little bit, you know, it's not a huge update for you there, but it's a little bit of an update for you guys on what I'm planning on doing over the next sort of couple of months. I'm hoping, you know, I've not been particularly good at getting these videos out. Unfortunately, time is just a massive factor in that, especially with the moment with the stuff being done at my house or my flat. There's just very little time around that when I get home in the evenings. There's a lot of sort of tidying up and bits and pieces to do after every day, and by the time I've done that, it's 9 o'clock at night, 9:30 maybe. My girlfriend is doing Pilates and stuff. She's had a bit of an ankle injury, but that looks like it's sorting itself out now. So with any luck, there'll be sort of a few extra hours every week where she's out and I can quite comfortably sort of sit here on my computer for an hour or so and pull some bits and pieces together for you guys. So yeah, I think after my holiday, which is the week of the 20th of July, I'm hoping to come back and there'll be some habits and patterns and things that I can kick off again from scratch, and then from there we can start getting a bit more content out for you guys, because I am keenly aware that I am very bad at doing anything on a really consistent level. I think the aim is still to try and record for at least an hour, a couple of hours at a time. I'm not overly planning these episodes at the moment. I think we've got enough to do with the whole just sort of surviving on the island for a while and building some cool stuff, and before this episode's over, I do want to go over and explore the cave a little bit, but it depends how far we get with the house. Speaking of which, I think we've probably got enough materials again. I need to grow some birch, so I've got more of that lightwood, which I will do in a second once I've sorted all of this out. Anyway, yeah. So I'm trying to think of other little bits and pieces we can do with this. It's slightly wonky at the moment. I don't quite know what to do with the ceilings because it would be nice to have them. It would be nice to have them 3 high. So maybe I'll fill in this space. That could work. Let's have a go at that and see whether that does what it's supposed to do. So I'm not the greatest builder in the world, but I do very much enjoy just coming up with interesting shapes to start off with. My house on the Block Story server even was effectively me running around the plot that I'd been given, and now I haven't got enough of these at all now. Running around the plot that I'd been given with a load of dirt, just so that I could lay out sort of a random shape, and then from that I carried on working on it, converted it a little bit, and kept pushing and changing little bits here and there, and eventually it all came up. It all came out really, really well. I mean, I think when I do eventually show you guys that, and I will show you, you'll see there's sort of, I do quite like this modern style. Eventually I'll figure out the rest of it. I think I haven't got it in me just yet to do the intricacy of things like medieval builds. I am trying to do something like that on the CT server, but I really don't know how well that's going to work out. I think what I'm going to do is very much what I've done on Block Story, and just sort of randomly block a whole bunch of stuff out, and see whether that turns into something nice. I think that's the best way to describe it. So yeah, I'm I do want to still sort of, I want to start doing some really interesting bits and pieces, but I'm not too sure whether now is the time to do it on this server. I think I need to continue just sort of playing and surviving. I mean, I may say that, I mean, I may talk like I know a lot about Minecraft, and I do from my sort of random bits of involvement in other bits and bobs. I haven't actually played single player very much, believe it or not. I've had a couple of worlds where I've mucked about, and I've played around with little bits of redstone stuff here and there, but I've never really taken it that far. This isn't a bad little space, It's not bad at all. I'll take that out and replace that with cobble. So there's a whole ton of stuff that I haven't done. So I've never killed the dragon solo. I haven't ever really killed the dragon. I've done it, with a group of other people, and maybe got a couple of shots in. So that's going to be fun for us to aim at. And we definitely do need to aim for it. What do you reckon? Glass, door, glass panes all the way around this. I may just bring this out one, and do the same here and here. So that creates an interesting shape. Tell you what, I'll do glass, and above the door, what should we use? Okay, I'll come back to this bit. But now we're sort of a little bit more closed in. I feel a bit better about this space. I'm not really sure about this bit here, but once the panes are in, I think that's going to look good. So let's go around the outside edge here and just stick some wood down so that we've got a little bit more of a path. We'll do the same here, just to try and sort of shape things out a little bit more. Oh, hang on, wrong thing. Okay. Right. And then we'll go and collect some glass off the beach, which hopefully won't take too long to sort of smelt up and sort out. I'm glad that we survived that night and no mobs spawned. I think that's partially because of the size of the island. I think it's tiny and there's no other land masses for quite a while. So at the moment I think we're relatively safe. I don't know if there are any caves below us. I haven't checked that out yet. So maybe we'll see, but I think for this episode we really do just need to finish off this home here. We're out, so let's do half of those, half again. 64. Okay, cool. So we've got a nice little rim around here now. Little patio-y type space thing there. We've got a couple of odd shapes to play with. So let's grab some of this and see where it gets us. Okay, so I think that gives us a fair amount to play with. I'm really intrigued by that. Is that it doesn't look like a chunk error. It looks like the opening to, and maybe we'll just go down there anyway. I don't know whether we'll survive. Okay, so now we've got this stuff. I'm going to move this back out from in here. We'll stick it in the house, and then it'll feel like more of a house. We'll turn this back into a little cave Minecraft shaft entrance thing at some point. That didn't really work out for us, and I think that's just because the island was so overrun at the time. There's not a lot we could have done about it. So let's go. Let's go there. Now, do I have a natural 2 spot? No, I don't. But I do have a high spot here. So maybe we do a run of these with one of these at the bottom. That's not a bad little space. So let's go, what is it, shift left? Yeah, there we go. Oh wow, my mouse is giving me real trouble. It's a little rubbish. So we need 1, 2 of those. Oh, okay, 5 of those. That was a bit daft. I don't want to put them there. That's not going to happen. So in that case, let's get a chest. We'll get a big chest. Hold on. Stick that there. Okay. Yoink. And might as well get 1, 2 more. And right, so again, we don't really have a natural 2 spot, but what I might do, I wonder if I can reach them if I do this. No, I'm not going to be able to. Okay, let's get a bit. Okay, let's get creative. Right, so we're going to go down here. Right, so we're a good few down. That did not last long. And stone tools drive me completely mad. I mean, they're the easiest to use and handle and what have you, but create is the other thing they're really easy to do. But yeah, the quicker I can get to iron, the better. I'm not particularly fussed about getting diamond tools yet. I think I'll stockpile for a while, and then eventually, when we're enchanting and stuff, I'll sort that out, and then start making diamond tools. Because there's no point in doing it before you can you know, guarantee that they're going to last longer and work better, and by that I mean all the efficiency and unbreaking and bits and pieces. I mean, I am kind of assuming that none of you guys watching are sort of new to Minecraft. Maybe you are. Maybe that's my fault. But let's just stick on here for now. But there are, you know, there's all sorts of mechanics in this that I've never really played with before. I mean, enchanting I've done a little bit of. I haven't done potions really. So we're one back there. So let's go for this wood. So 1, 2, 3. Oops. That was stupid. And so was that. Right, let's get you back. Let's get you back. And we want to go to there, and we'll go. Dum. That's still stupid, but I'll fix that again in a bit. So yeah, so I use a Mac and I use a Magic Mouse, and that's not the best for building. As you can see, the scroll is based on where your finger moves over the surface of the mouse, so there's no real sort of mouse wheel, which can be a complete and utter pain, especially for games like this. Anything that relies heavily on mouse scrolling to be the right mechanic, you know, like weapon changing or inventory management or zooming, things like that. This mouse is terrible for. So I am toying with the idea of getting another mouse, but hang on a second. What was broken up there? Why was there anything broken up there? Because we've only got pigs, right? So why would... I'm now curious. They don't like eat grass, do they? Oh! Oh, you lovely thing. Where did you come from? Hello? Hello? Right, we need to find some iron, because we haven't set spawn yet. I mean, admittedly this is a spawn island, but we haven't set home. Right, okay. I know I'm sort of changing plans constantly, but no, that's an opportunity that I can't pass up. I know he's probably not going to go anywhere, which is good. Are you going to just become water and really annoy me? I'm sure you are. Come on. There we go. I didn't want to do that. All that. Right. Now, that was a very, very slight cave sound. So I wonder if there's actually stuff down here already. Right, I'll put you there. And let's start turning. Typical. So we'll put a torch here. Let's start turning. Dig. Dig some more. Okay, so before this episode finishes, we're going to try and find some iron. And there we go. That was... Okay, yeah, alright, I'm a bit of a moron. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any more? No. Excellent. Right. So we still haven't actually found any coal, I don't think. Now all we've got to do is... So he's there now. He's over there. I haven't lost anyone, have I? No, good. So now all we've got to do is... Let's just stick you in there and one of you in there. is pray that when we use these shears, we actually get 3 wool off this one sheep. Otherwise, I'll just end the episode here, and we'll get the next wool next time. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, there's the 2. Right, come on. Cheers. Okay, let's go. Right, everybody. Cross your fingers. Hello, Mr. Sheep. That is remarkably disappointing. See you guys next time.